I cried. I cried manly tears of yes.
Okay. We just got out of the Thursday night screening for Beauty and the Beast. That one, yes. By the way, we're gonna just screw the whole spoilers thing. I mean,
it's based off of a 1992 movie. You should know the story by now. You don't have to worry about Samuel L. Jackson coming out at the end and asking them to join the Avengers Initiative. Honestly, I lost it whenever you first hear the first bars for the song Beauty and the Beast when they're about to do the ballroom scene.
Okay.
Like, that just brought back all of the nostalgia. Like, up until that point, it's been a good film. It's had enough original scenes in it to, like, warrant a remake. And it's not just a flat remake of, let's rehash the same old scene.
Developed scenes and gave characters more depth, but also explained a lot of things.
We explained a 25-year-old plot hole of, how did you forget there was a castle out here? Is everything alive?
What happened to Mr. Potts?
Why did no one remember there's a castle a mile up the road? Just a random right turn. Who'd have thunk?
Nobody went into the woods for 10 years. So.
That's why those wolves were so hungry.
I did almost go into the wolf is the pack chant from Jungle Book when that happened.
Oh, the parts that are added in stand out, especially songs that are added in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I felt like while the original songs, they did a good job with them, I felt like there was kind of a hit or miss with several of the new songs. And for those of you watching, they didn't really use any of the Broadway songs. They didn't use anything that was from the original movie that wasn't used.
It did feel like, even though it wasn't from the Broadway show, it did have a Broadway feel to it.
Yeah, definitely.
And these are good songs. Mm-hmm. They just seemed like they felt out of place where they were. Like there's a song where when Belle leaves the castle, when Beast lets her go, he has a song about how he'll always be with her in his mind. It's a good song. It didn't fit the tone of that situation very much because the song got very uplifting at the end, but it's a very sad moment.
I think that has a lot to do with nostalgia, and it's jarring for us because, and if you have watched the movie again, you'll get that feeling of like, this doesn't fit quite right with a lot of it, just because it's new, and you're like, I think you're obviously going to compare it with the original movie.
There is one counterpoint that I would say that I think this movie did a better job than the animated one. We had what I felt was a more fleshed out and true villain in Gaston.
Yes, I think Gaston was given a more logical due, in a sense that his motives were a little more set in reality. He wasn't so over the top, which is fine in a cartoon. And with this, they're like, okay, we're in a reality, even though it's a heightened reality, we still have to give this guy real motives for what he's doing and why he's behaving the way he does.
You could probably say that about all the characters and most of the story, just transitioning into a live action, more realistic, even though it is fantasy.
The casting of the show, I think some of us had some concerns before about whether or not some people were a good fit. But overall, the spirit of those original characters was captured.
Yeah.
Josh Gad did a great job.
Luke Evans played Gaston.
Evans did a really good Gaston.
He did, yeah.
Who'd have thought that Ewan McGregor would make a great Lumiere?
Yeah, he was, even though I love Ewan McGregor, there was concern of like...
I'd never seen him play French before, and he was fantastic.
So, thumbs up, thumbs down, love it, hate it, go watch it immediately.
Horns up.
Horns up.
Yeah.
Great family movie. If you're tied to the nostalgia of the original, it might pull some tears from you. It definitely captures the spirit of the original, but nothing is really going to top that. But still worth watching.
Yeah. So definitely go check it out. It's an enjoyable, nice little flashback to your childhood for you older people like us. And for kids, it's a great movie, just entertaining and fun for the whole family. All right. Well, that's about it. So this is Nick and Sharon, Rowdy, Isaac. We'll see you next time.